something that I wanted to share. It's based on, during this lockdown, I've really had enough time to myself, and I made that intentional. Like, I took it upon myself to just kind of disconnect and reflect and just do everything that I needed to do. Okay, so there's something that I wanted to share. Recently, unfortunately, during the lockdown, I lost a cousin of mine, which was like the first immediate family member or cousin that passed on, right? May his soul rest in peace. And during that time, he had passed on 1st of April, but then we only got to bury him on the 25th. Because of this lockdown and because we thought that things would change up and whatnot. And because we thought that things would change up, things didn't change up and we had to go forward. My arm is getting tired. So yeah, we had to go forward. And I remember I was sitting under the tent at the cemetery, the grave site. I was sitting under the tent with my mom and my aunties and whatnot. And I was sitting there singing from the hymn book, and how people walk and they throw the sand, as around the gravesite. Yeah. So I'm seated there and I'm like singing out loud, these Christian songs and stuff, and I just got a thought, like, I'm singing about the love that I have for Christ, right? Sorry, I was thinking about the love that I have for Christ and everything like that, and then it just hit me. Like, there's so many things that I've been struggling with personally, and I think it's things that we human beings struggle with, mostly as a Christian, whereby you end up liking things that are contrary to the Word of God and how He wants us to live our lives. Like, you love those things more, and you start living in disobedience, right? And I just started asking myself, like, it got real. I was like, this is your final destination, Samantha. Like, it's your final destination. This is gonna be your earth. You get it? Because you also pay for that hole, and that's gonna be your final resting place. And I was like, it doesn't matter everything else that you're stressing about right now and whatnot. It's not gonna matter at the end of the day. All that's gonna matter is how you worshipped, how you loved, whether you obeyed the word of Christ, of the word of God, and whatnot. You get it? And then I was like, okay, I sit here and I'm singing that I love God, right? Singing out loud, but then I realized that in as much as I'm singing all of that, do I really mean it? Do I apply it? Because I realized that there's certain things that we start loving so much more than obeying Christ. I don't know how to put it in a good way, like the right wording. There's so many times whereby there's certain things that you tend to love so much. Like, you get into your emotions and you start getting comfortable and you start getting used to living with a certain sin, and you start compromising. Like, if you have to weigh, like, so many times the love that we have for Christ basically outweighs, doesn't outweigh, but the love that we have for other things things that we put in front nowadays outweighs the love that we say we have for Christ. And I was like, do I really love Christ like I'm singing right now? Because if I really do love Him, then I should be willing to bury or to put away all the other things that are standing in the way of my relationship with Christ. And so many times it's sin. It's not even so many times. Sin is what separates us from Christ. And if you're struggling with sin, sometimes we don't even struggle, like, we literally give into it. We even prepare for our sin, to get it. We make room for it. So basically what I'm saying is, if you say that you love the Lord, are you willing to put aside all those things that you seemingly love and seemingly want to please God and to obey Him. Because with the love of Christ and being a Christian, it all starts with obedience. And if you love God, you're gonna obey His word, and then you gotta apply. You get it? You can't just be singing. This is just a thought that I had while I was seated there, and then right there, that moment, I decided whatever I had a weighing issue, whatever it is that is standing between me and Christ and my relationship with Him, it's gotta end here, right now. And so many times, obeying Christ can mean, you gotta break your heart in order to do the right thing. So many times it's not easy, it hurts to let go of certain things that you thought that you want, just to obey Christ, because at the end of the day, He's the one that I should please. It's not all about me, but He is the one that I should be pleasing. My arms are so tight, guys. I need a tripod or something for this phone when I make these videos. But that's just the thought that I had. Something to ponder on for y'all as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thought that I have. Just question yourself, the love that you say you've got for Christ and the worldly things that you love so much that you put ahead of Christ, which one outweighs the other? And is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it you going to hell? I almost said jail. But is it worth it for you to go to hell because of these things that are just fleeting, things that will pass by, and then once you die won't even matter? Something I've been thinking about, so I'm just sharing what I've been thinking about. Adios.